Okay, I wanted to look at a few of the hints that we can be looking to take care of our fears of algebra. Sometimes I think teachers are scared of algebra because of bad experiences in junior high or high school with it. I just want to show you how we will deal with algebra in 5th grade, and it starts with multiplication. We'll deal with it in addition or subtraction and division, but I'll teach you everything you need to know here in multiplication so that we can use those principles later. Okay, multiplication with algebra. Where algebra comes into play is simply, well, I'll show you. Okay, pretend we have a basic number sentence. 7 times 6 equals 42. Okay, now that can be shown 7 with the x 6, or 7 with a dot 6, or 7 with a star 6, okay, or 7 times 6 equals 42. Okay, so that's some of the ways that we see equations written. Okay, so all algebra does is it likes to replace a constant or a number. So it might take out 6 and it might replace it with a letter. 7 times A equals 42. Okay? 7 times H equals 42. Or in algebra they actually won't use the multiplication symbol of that because they might just do 7x. And so we're putting in these letters that simply take the place of a number. These letters are called variables. Okay, we're talking about algebraic expressions. This is an algebraic expression, basically where we put in some algebra into it. But all it is we're replacing digits. We know that 7 times 6 equals 42. So when we do 7 times A equals 42, what does A equal? Okay, so A equals 6. 7 times H equals 42. What does H equal? H equals 6. Or 7x equals 42. In multiplication, they can put that letter right next to the number. They can put the variable right next to the number. And we are asking, what does that letter stand for? If they are right next to each other, it is always multiplication. So we're asking x, what does x equal? X equals 6. Okay. So that's really all it's asking for, is what does this letter represent? You might see in other operations, 7 minus A equals 1. What does A equal? Well, if I have 7 and I take away a certain amount to get 1, I'm taking away 6 again. I've used 6 a lot. I'm sorry. I'll try and get something else. I might do 13 plus B to equal 130. And I just need to fill in the missing blank. 13 plus what? 13 plus B, which equals 117. Okay? Or 72 divided by C equals 9. Okay? And so what does C equal? C would equal 8. So in 5th grade, we don't deal with algebra very much, but we will become familiar with substituting letters for a portion of our number sentence. Just like that with the other operations, to be familiar with algebra coming up a little bit more in 6th grade and more even in 7th grade.